Hey, what's up guys? And for today's video, I will be bringing you all through my tier 4 guide for the Grand Mafia, and this is one of the mobile phone games that I play, and I think it is very fun because building your own city and also destroying other people is a war game. And yeah, so I'm just gonna give you guys a quick guide, maybe not really quick, but really comprehensive guide on the most efficient way to get your tier 4 units. And basically tier 4 units are the strongest units that you can have. Yep, tier 4 units are the strongest and they can obliterate anything below them. Of course, like the attack buffs and those crew buffs matter a lot. Like over here, your troops attack buffs do matter a lot, but I'm just going to give a quick guide for the tier 4, and usually people would take a very long time to get tier 4 because it is extremely difficult, but I figured out probably one of the more efficient ways to get your tier 4, and probably if you spend a little bit of money, like maybe 500 or below 1000, I think you can almost 100% get your tier 4 units within half a year, so within 6 months. But if you're a free player, I'm probably estimating, if you follow my guide, estimating it will still be under a year that you can get tier 4. Hopefully the quickest you can unlock your tier 4 is maybe 9 months, 3 months longer. Basically that 3 months, the difference is spending a little bit of money, $500 to $1,000. I'll also be telling you what to spend on if you want to spend some money. Yes, so alright, so let's dive straight into this tier 4 guide, and under my YouTube there'll be a chapter that will describe the most efficient way based on that topic. For example, what to spend on or what enforcers you want to concentrate on, and you can just skip to that part if you are interested in the most efficient way. Yep, so let's dive straight into the video, and we'll start with what you should spend on. And I'm just going to click on this area where you can probably get to see all the things that you can spend on. And as a minimalistic spender, if you're a spender, you should never buy any of these enforcer packs or any of the turf packs or the jewels. What you want to focus on is the speed and efficiency. So because we are focusing on the speed and efficiency, one of the main things that you want to buy if you want to spend a bit of money is to buy the valuable investment pack. But this is not the most 100% efficient, but those packs that cost lesser, they are actually more efficient, because for example this $20 pack is 10 days worth of investment, while this 100 has only 37 days of investment speed ups. So if you were to compare, if I were to times 5 this amount, you will actually get 50 days of investment speed ups if you buy 5 of these $20 packs. Yeah. So if you have bought it, if you bought this $20 pack, you move up to a $50 pack, and you want to just stop there. You basically this pack will be refreshed every day or every few days, and you can buy back the same valuable investment pack for $20. Yes, so this is one of the things that you can spend on. But the more efficient way that you can, the better pack would be the astounding investment pack. So you can find that in the smuggling, the smuggler icon. So basically this ship, and I think you can only unlock these at turf level 15. Yeah, so when you click this, and sometimes it randomly comes up when you exchange your resource, there will be a gift pack indicating the price. Yeah, so for that you want to buy 3 star. 3 star is the best, either the $5 or the $20 valuable investment, no, the astounding investment pack. Yes, I think I have an example somewhere which I will show you how it looks like. And yeah, so that is a few that you want to spend on. The rest, there's no meaning in spending anything. So the investment pack, and oh, I forgot to mention that when you start the game, you should get this beginners pack, the Killer Queen, and just buy the first one, at most the second one, but the second one is not as worth it because for the first one you get this Enforcer, which because it's of a low quality, it increase like about 1% plus construction, but what you really want is that this first gift pack only costs about $1-ish, about $1 plus, and it gives you a lot of benefits inside the pack, so you want to purchase that if you're a new player. Yes, so I think that is pretty much what you want to purchase. Don't need to bother about all these other things. Mainly you want to purchase the speed up and that startup pack. Yes, so if you've got a little bit of money, you can, if you like a bit of gambling, you can buy these Race Against Time pack, where they'll give you the Godfather's gift. But I wouldn't recommend you getting the Race Against Time, because inside the Smuggler there's a better version of that. I think is the Astounding Speed Up pack, which is similar for the Astounding Investment pack, which gives you a lot more resource than if you buy straight from the store area. Yes, so the next point, you need to join an active and a strong faction. So for example, I've joined a very strong faction, but this wasn't my first faction. So in the beginning, you should aim to get the best faction, like just join the best and try to move up from there. Yes, and also because when you just start out in the game, you obtain one day free construction queue. So basically, you can build 2 buildings at once. Like this second part will be unlocked, but only for 1 day for free for all new players. So you want to maximize your construction and really leverage on this extra construction queue. Yes, and why you want to join active faction is because it can actually help your, I'll show you an example. You can do the faction help, and then they actually cut down the timing. So for example, this it cut down my construction 4 days and my investment for 10 days, but we want to focus on the construction. And all this, if you have a active faction helping you, you really reduce the amount of time spent for investment and construction as well. Right, so next, after buying, or if you're a free player, what should you spend your gold on? Okay, so there is 3 things that you should only spend your gold on, and if you have not completed these 3 before tier 4, you should only focus on these and don't buy any other things. And what the first one you want to buy is to get your tier 4 is really these 3 items: the liquor, the handcuff, and the shackle, because these are the ones that will upgrade your interrogation room, your hostage, and your faction club. So all these have to be level 25, like max building level, in order for you to build your investment center to level 25, which helps you, which then you can invest in the specific areas where you will unlock your tier 4 later on. Yeah, so this one is one of the main area where you will spend your gold on. Like a lot of it you will spend on this area, these 3 building items. And the trick to spending less is because I maxed the building, I can't show you, but I'll show you a similar method for building your buildings to level 25. So the second portion is buy a building permit. So I'll show you an example now. I need to find a level 24 building, and yes, so this building permit. So if you do not have building permit, there will actually be this plus sign, and you click on it, and always buy the biggest bulk because it's the cheapest. Never buy singular or like in tens or hundreds. Always buy in the largest. So for building permit, I think is in the bulk is in 5s, and then the 3, the liquor, shackle, and the handcuff will come in bulks of 1,000. So 1,000 of them will cost just 9,000 gold instead of buying 1 for 1 gold each, which means that you will need more than 9,000 gold for 1,000 of each of these items. Of course, the last one you want to spend your gold on is, for example, let me click on this, is to use as speed up. Right, so when should you use your gold or your speed up? So I would recommend to save up for the solo or hell events, so you can find them over here, the personal or hell event. Yes, because when you complete this, you gain additional rewards when you achieve the specific milestones, and also if you can coincide with some events. For example, I have this event here, but yes, if you can coincide your speed ups or using your gold or investment with an event, then it will be the best. So try to put together every single thing so that you can maximize your output and not just invest for the sake of investing. Yep, so you can build your construction and finish your research or investment by using the personal hell events. And what you really want to get is to get to the top few, which will give you the most rewards. Which brings me to the next point for the turf building, the mansion. There is different stages for the hell and personal event. Basically, when you reach a certain turf level, there'll be an increase in rewards, but at the same time, it'll be difficult to hit the point system and also to get to the top 100. So basically, I will list down the brackets. There are a few brackets. One is below mentioned level 13, the other one is 13 to 17, 18 to 21, 22 to 24, and lastly 25. So what you want to do is to level your mansion slowly and take your time with your construction, because while everyone is rushing for their mansion to level up, you will be staying at the lower level, which means that there will be fewer people which will be inside your bracket in the personal and hell event, which means that you are able to get the top tier rewards, maybe the top 3 very easily, and it's a lot more worth it. The top 3 of the hell event especially has really great items, and you really boost your goal and your speed ups a lot quicker. Okay, so you want to maintain at the level where you do not move to the next bracket of the event rewards. Yeah, so let's say you're in the bracket of 13 to 17, you should stay at 17 for a while until your relevant investments reach to the stage where you cannot progress any further. So usually the investment will take a very long time, so only move your buildings up when you have completed the relevant investment. Right, so nextly is equipment. You want to focus on your investment equipment first before your construction equipment, because investment is always the one that takes the longest time. So upgrade your investment equipment first, and if you have this equipment crate redemption coupon, just go for the investment one at the start of the game until you reach like a couple of gold equipments. Yes, so that is my tip for equipments. It will help to decrease your investment time a lot, like really a lot. I can give an example here. Let's go for Kingpin. Right, so you can see the original time is 31 days, but I've reduced it to 7 days, and my investment speed is 315%. So I researched that percentage quicker. Alright, so moving on, what should you invest? I recommend 3 main things to invest, and first is the Kingpins. I'll elaborate on that later. Second, obviously, is the crew, because you get tier 4. And lastly is economy. The reason why you want to upgrade your economy is because you have to max your economy part of your investment before you can research your level 10 crew defense and crew HP. But if you do have a little bit of extra time, you can research or invest the babes one, to get more date times, because every day you'll be able to get more free items, and it's very helpful to have more free items, because as you progress, you accumulate these awards or rewards. Yes. Then the second one that I would recommend if you've got any free speed ups, it would be the advanced crew. It's just a very helpful thing to have like these specialities to able to switch your like between combat and non-combat, but we will not be covering that portion in this video. And lastly, of course, the casino, because for this casino part you can actually get quite good items, and you want to aim for the higher difficulty for the casino. Yes, so the rest you should just ignore for the time being if you just want to rush to tier 4. Alright, so now I'll be moving on to Kingpins and why investing on Kingpins is very important, and I will show you an example right now. Alright, so now we have this level 1 mob boss, and as you can see, these are basically the rewards that you can get randomized by attacking or killing it. As you can see, the maximum speed I can get is an hour, and the maximum gold you can get from this is 200 gold. The reason why we want to invest in the Kingpin is because we want to at least be able to hit the level 3 basically this Kingpin tree. We want to be able to at least reach to this, and it will help a lot because I'll show you an example right now for a level 3 mob boss. As you can see, the rewards you get will be a lot higher, and because you can get better items, better materials, you can upgrade your equipment a lot quicker. And of course you can see the highest goal you can get 600 and 8 hours speed up, which is a lot more if you were to compare 8 hours versus 1 hour, and the difference in energy used is actually not that significant. Yeah, so this is the reason why you want to invest your Kingpin, because you will accumulate this energy daily, and you don't want to waste your attacks on level 1 or level 2 Kingpins. Yeah, so higher level gives you better rewards, and also more points if you want to join the personal or hell events. Right, so next would be the Enforcer. So which Enforcer you should upgrade first, and I recommend Neo, because he has investment and also these Kingpin related buffs. When Neo is max, you get an additional 25% investment speed, which is quite a bit. And once you have max Neo, I will recommend Onyo. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but yes, because of the construction speed, and of course the Kingpin. So once you have these two maxed out, you can just go for whichever Enforcer that you want to focus on. Like if you use the bikers, you want to focus on this icon plus look at the buffs, biker buffs. Yep, so basically that two Enforcer you should focus on first before anything else. And of course, I forgot to mention that because for several Kingpins there is a recommended Enforcer which you should run to ensure that they are the most efficient in killing the Kingpins. So you want to focus on those different Enforcers to up their rank as well. So as you can see, most of the Enforcer in blue are the ones that deals the most damage to Kingpins according to the list of high damage dealers. Then the rest that I didn't really see for anyone using the Kingpins, I just left them at the basic rank. Alright, so after going through all this, you might wonder, how do I get my resource? I'm a free player. So I think the best way to get your resource is just simply robbing all these tiles here. You can see these tiles, and I recommend you robbing at least a level 4 and above, because there are more resource here, and at the same time, I think that's the game mechanics. A higher level resource, you're able to rob quicker regardless of having your robbery speed held constant. So let's say you have a 50% robbery speed, you would rob a level 4 tile quicker than a level 3 tile. As in not completely rope the tile, but the rate in which you rope the tile is quicker the higher the tile level. So I recommend level 4 and above because it's quite readily available, and level 5 is the only one inside this town hall or city hall. Basically this grey zone area, which is very popular. Yep, so I think if you were to follow my guide, you should be able to achieve tier 4 in 6 months. I achieved mine in about 5 months, but I think I spent above 500, but I think I didn't hit the 1000 mark. So I show you that if you were to follow my steps and really finding the most efficient way to get the most returns, like through various events, not only the personal and health events, but also events where they give in the Grand Mafia. I think you're able to get even more extra rewards and really close the gap, obtaining your tier 4 a lot quicker. So I think this is the end, and if you enjoy my video or any other parts where you want me to explain, I will be able to create more of this content on the Grand Mafia. So yeah, see you guys next time.